Hi, welcome to 4 Beats Per Measure. This is the vintage Cigar Ashtray with a wood base, and it's listed as CGAT2 on Etsy. I'm just going to pull this out, separate the both of them, or separate the ashtray from the wood. Alrighty, there's my pointer here. Alrighty, so this is the wood base. It's in good condition on the interior. That is just some kind of mark. I don't know what that is. Alrighty. So, if we take a look at this, we can see that when it was constructed out of strips of wood. And this side has like a larger, this is like one large chunk and then one piece, so that makes that half. And this side is this here and another inner piece. So it's an interesting construct. When we look at the exterior, this isn't necessarily a defect in the wood. It is a part of that, the seam. So that is an opening in the seam of the wood. And you can see similarities in the other places where the wood meets. I'm not a woodworker, and I'm not too certain how they constructed that. If it's glued together, what the peg means here, I don't know. So let's just take a look at this. That is not a scratch. That is under the varnish, but it's not a scratch. This one, it isn't a scratch. It's some sort of discoloration, but it is not a scratch. That one there too is a discoloration, as is that one right there. Yeah, it does not feel like a scratch. That one looks like a scratch, but it is not a scratch. Alrighty, so I'm going to turn it over. This one does not have a felt piece of material covering the back. It looks like there was, at one time, a piece of felt material, but it has come off or was removed. So that can always be redone. So I'm going to say that this here is that seam that goes through the wood, how it was pieced together. This is, it looks like a scratch. Let's see if I can get it bigger there. But when I run my hand over it, it's in the wood. It's not a cut in the wood. It's under, it feels like it's underneath the varnish because I'm not feeling anything, even though it is discolored there. So you can see a little bit of an indentation there. There's some discoloration there. That looks like a scratch, but it's not. That feels like there is a bit of a mark in the wood. It would be right there. That looks like a scratch, but again, it feels like it's underneath the varnish because I'm not feeling anything on the surface. Again, there. And we come to this side here. That is actually 2 nicks in the wood right there. So I'm just going to move that aside and bring in the ashtray. The ashtray itself seems to be in good condition. There are, let me see if I can zoom in better. Work with me here. There you go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that right there is a bubble in the glass. It is way in there. So that is not a defect. So we'll use it as our starting point there. Go around. This is definitely a chip in the glass. Ooh. And if I go over a little bit more, that is something in the glass. It isn't a chip right there. This right here is, but this, I don't know what that is. It's in the glass. It's not like a chip. This one is a chip, but I don't know what this is. It's within the glass. So. And you can't see it, but there are, let's see if I can get it. Just some wear and tear in there, little tiny marks. Like if you take it out of the wood base, you can see them. Like, yeah, there you go. Yeah, we've come full circle on that. So what I'm going to do is show the inner part, go in a circle so you can see this portion here. Alrighty, so that's the glass, and I'm going to flip it over. And go this way. Work with me here. It's going to want to tear into that, so I'll just go this way. There, that's better. Yeah, that's inside the glass. And that's inside the glass. Okay, yeah, that one is inside the glass as well. Ooh. Okay, so just flip it over, put the base back, and set that in there. It's a beautiful piece. Thank you for visiting 4 beads per measure.